Hi, welcome to Maggie's kitchen. Today I'm going to make soup dumpling again. Compared to my previous version on soup dumpling, the one I make today, the dough is softer, the filling is juicier, and has a richer flavor. Let me quickly show you how to make it. First, to make a dough, 250 grams of all-purpose flour. Add a pinch of salt. To have a soft wrapper, need to use hot water. 125 grams of water. Heat it up until you see small bubbles, about 70 degrees Celsius. Then immediately put hot water into flour and mix vigorously. Then add 25 grams of cold water to cool the mixture down. At this point, the dough is too hot to handle and it's very sticky. Don't knead right away. Cover, let it cool down a bit. Also let the flour to absorb the moisture. About 45 minutes or so after, knead the dough about 1 minute until they come together. Doesn't have to be smooth. Wrap in a plastic wrap and let it rest for 1 hour. Let the time to do the work for us. 1 hour after, you can see the dough is still very sticky and not smooth, has some lumps. But no worries, you will see the magic will happen with the time. Just fold the dough with 2 hands like this for a few times. Then wrap it, let it rest for another hour. 1 hour after, repeat the same folding and then let it rest for another hour. This is how my dough looks like after 4 hours resting and 4 times folding. You can see it is very elastic and smooth. It can be used for now, but it will be better to leave in the fridge for overnight, better next day. Now to make a filling. 1 medium-sized juicy and sweet onion, finely grated to release the juice. 200 grams of grated pork. Add 2 tablespoons of light soya sauce, 1/8 spoon of white pepper, 1/8 spoon of Chinese 13 spices. You can leave that out if you don't have. It's still gonna be delicious. Mix them together. Depending how dry the meat is, I add 3 tablespoons of cold water, about 1/2 tablespoon of sugar. Sugar will enhance all the flavors. About 1/2 tablespoon of sesame oil. Mix them very well together in one direction. Cover, leave in the fridge for at least 1 hour, better overnight. Take 2 to 3 heaping spoons of sauerkraut. Squeeze to remove juice as much as possible. Finely chopped. Add to the meat mixture. Some pork skin jelly, about the same amount as the meat mixture in volume, finely chopped. Add to the meat mixture. Mix everything together. Now we are ready for final assembly. Cut the dough into 32 equal pieces, about 12 grams per piece. Coat each piece with a good amount of flour, so they will not stuck to each other when we're working on the dough. Flatten with a rolling pin into about 8 to 9 centimeters in diameter. The edge better be thinner than the center. You can do it with one hand holding rolling pin or with 2 hands in a circular motion as shown in the video. Put about 1 tablespoon of filling at the center of the sheet. Don't put too much at the beginning if you are new, so it will be easier to close. Today, I make a moon-shaped soup dumpling instead of round shape, so the edge will be thinner, easier to cook, and a better texture when you bite into it. Repeating folding and a pinch motion to close the opening. Once it passes 2/3 or 3/4, fold the other side to close the dumpling. It needs practice to be good at it, just to be patient. Once it's done, steam at a medium to high heat for about 5.5 minutes for fresh ones. Add 1 more minute for frozen ones. And yes, these are freezer friendly and no need to thaw before steam. It tastes best when it's hot. You can dip into vinegar with a thin slice of ginger, and I enjoy the taste of its original broth. Compared to my previous video on soup dumpling, this version, the dough is softer and the filling is juicier. The added onion juice and the sauerkraut make the filling extremely flavorful and tasty. Which version would you prefer? Softer or chewier? Lighter or richer? Your dumpling, you decide. As always, thank you for watching and see you next time.